can you like tell like what the current rule is in terms as it pertains to like the capital gains tax on crypto, and how people can even take advantage or just like do their due diligence as it comes to that?
Yeah, so due diligence is the most important piece, because you are personally responsible for your crypto taxes, whether you agree with it, disagree with it, whether the exchange sends you a 1099 or any documents at all. It's still your responsibility. And so that's the first aspect. If somebody's saying, well, the government didn't create the Bitcoin, so I'm not paying taxes on it, I tend to stay away from them on a business level. Not necessarily saying ideological, you know what I'm saying?
Ideological?
Yeah, that word, you feel me? Like from that perspective, I might agree with them, but operations wise, I'm not going to deal with your business because we got to file the taxes. Then the second piece to it is actually being able to execute on the taxes, because a lot of the DeFi, they don't send out tax, anything. Most of these exchanges don't, but a lot of these exchanges are getting audited. A lot of them are being investigated by the SEC. And so if they have your information, if you KYC'd, I mean, they're going to find you. So do your due diligence, you try your hardest. And if you try your hardest, they typically only have 3 years to audit you. And I don't think they really have had all the systems in place to really audit people at a high level that tried their best. It's the people who, they're way off. They made $1 million, but they only report 1,000. They have 6 years, and sometimes if it's considered fraud or evasion, they have an infinite amount of time to audit. And so when you talk about what's the current state, actually July 9th is when the IRS is supposed to release an update on the broker's responsibilities to sending out 1099s. And so chances are a lot of people are going to start getting 1099s in 2024, 2025. However, a lot of those 1099s are not going to be accurate. And so there's going to be a lot of people who are upset because they're probably going to be paying more taxes than they need to, because the proceeds are easy for these exchanges to create that number. That's all your sales. You sell all your sale calls, like they're going to add all that up. But your cost basis, how much you bought it for, not so easy, because say if you bought it on Cash App and then you sent it to DeFi and then you sent it to Coinbase, Coinbase doesn't know what your cost basis is unless you type it in. And if you type it in and you do it wrong, they're not going to know. And so, again, that creates easy audits for the IRS. So I think we're about to be in for a bloodbath in terms of audits in the crypto space. And I feel as though I've just aligned myself up to be able to help out as many people as I can, business-wise, because I've been helping people for the last 4 or 5 years for free, going on tour, being on Clubhouse. Now, if you want me to represent you, that's on you.
Early.